Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for listening to your reading of August 8th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. Although you do not always feel that people focus their attention on you, the truth is that today, because some action, behavior, or practice, without thinking about it, is drawing people's attention to recognize something in you. Talent, physical change, or growth. You will feel a bit uncomfortable because you are the center of attention of a select group of people. The moon has stored surprises for you so that magically with the transition from Aries to Taurus, you receive the benefits of the earth to feel in popularity and increase your emotions. For reasons beyond your control, traffic, construction, or both, today it will be impossible for you to make those little trips around your neighborhood. If you have to run errands, don't bother. Another alternative is that you do them on foot or by bicycle. If you must drive, be sure to bring your favorite music to entertain you while you wait in traffic. Otherwise, you will die of boredom. Your life today takes on disheveled. It is in yourself that you can calm the movement, avoid drawing hasty conclusions. Calm is really the keystone of this day. The good mood that hangs over your relationship life will make sure that everyone will be happy to be by your side and join you for all the fun activities. What happy moments in perspective! If you have accustomed your loved ones and your partner to repeated absences for work or otherwise, you are changing your mind. The effects of the moon allow you to change your old habits. You may feel a bit overstimulated and in your own head this morning, dear Capricorn, as the moon completes its journey through Sagittarius and the sector of your chart that governs the subconscious. Don't feel guilty about staying quiet and moving at your own pace right now, especially if you have a lot to deal with internally. Luckily, you'll feel much more refreshed and like yourself as the afternoon begins to appear and Luna makes her way into your sign. The luminary placement will elevate your aura in the coming days, helping you reclaim control of your mind, body, and soul. You're opening up to new approaches and interacting in new ways, dear Capricorn. Today's Sun-Chiron transit can boost your feelings of inner strength. Willingness to let go of a bad habit or negative line of thinking seems the right way to attract more positivity into your life. Dreams and ideas you come up with today can later take on substance, and your confidence in them will help get things going. Connections with family are more compassionate or creative. As you open up, others seem more cooperative and supportive. Worries and concerns can move in as the day advances, and a Venus-Pluto opposition comes into play. The tendency is to insist on all or nothing when you would be better off meeting someone halfway. It may be best to avoid extremes, as stubbornness or unwillingness to budge on a matter can prevent you from enjoying, learning, and improving. Choose to welcome more rewarding, self-empowering, and positive activities into your life instead. The period lying ahead of you will be characterized by joy, vitality, and creativity. It will have a revitalizing effect on every aspect of your life: career, finances, family, romantic relationships. You will be driven by a fervent desire for personal development and growth, and will let nothing stand in the way of your ambitions. You will look at certain matters from a different perspective, adopt a new mindset and make a fresh start in your life. You will be filled with passion and joie de vivre, and will be extremely generous to those around you, both materially and emotionally. The support you will offer to other people, as well as the support you will receive from them, will give you strength. The Empress message to you is, set your creativity free, put your ideas into practice, express your love freely, know that a new path is opening up before you, and it will be nothing but a pleasure for you to travel it. The hectic pace of your everyday life, along with your numerous professional and financial responsibilities, has completely disoriented you, and you are currently having difficulty finding time for yourself and your loved ones. You have neglected important aspects of your life and feel isolated and lonely. You have to reconsider some of the choices you have made, because the steep, solitary path you are traveling is of your own choosing. Try to control your impulsiveness and prioritize your desires. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. You are in an extraordinary moment to generate more. Among those who pay attention to you today, they will open ways for you to grow your fortune, perhaps in some project, investment, or purchase of some good that will give you the security of obtaining something safe in these not very prosperous times. Today you will feel that there is nothing that you cannot achieve. If you've been thinking about making investments, such as stocks or property, this is an ideal day to do so. If you are waiting for money, it will arrive in the mail today. The night will bring you vivid and interesting dreams, rounding out this very satisfying day. If you are at the end of the third decan, you will likely notice an imbalance in your finances. For people who are in a relationship, this may be a slightly inequitable distribution of expenses between you and your partner. For singles, take a closer look at how much you budget for different areas of your life. There will likely be disparities that will need to be adjusted to rebalance your leisure obligation budget. Your star is in the ascendant in your place of work. While this is working wonders for your finances, it is also liable to generate a degree of jealousy and ill feeling at the office. You need to build some bridges with your colleagues today, but you also need to identify friend from foe because someone there may be working behind your back to wreck your career. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for August 8th are 20, 52, 9, 35, 29, 45. Daily love. You pride yourself on being able to weather any storm or drama that is thrown at you, Capricorn. You tend to disengage, harden your heart, and take an intellectual approach to comprehend why it happened. But beware today and tomorrow, as the relationship trauma hissing beneath the surface within you and others escapes like demons born from the inferno. Sweet Venus stands across the sky from you, yet wicked Pluto in your zodiac sign will decide this is a time for domination regarding love. This will trigger a game of dominance and submission or power plays that no one will win in the end. Do not give in to the shadows. Generally, the only person you want to receive attention from is your partner. You try everywhere to make him feel proud of you because you invariably make the effort to feel in physical balance. It is not bad that you have that thought, but in reality, you cannot stay like that all the time since the less negative provocation you will feel offended. For those who are single, today is an extraordinary day, because those who have not called you for a long time, today are looking for you to make you feel full. Partnerships, possibly work-related ones, are going to happen, and you are going to find yourself in discussions with others about such partnerships. They can discuss contracts and other paperwork. For a time you will step aside during which you will focus on your relationship with your partner, perhaps a new one, perhaps a current one that is changing and growing. Since your mind is very focused on the now, this is a good time to make decisions. Good things come to those who wait for. Do not rush things, you must reckon with a weak partner, steeped in fears and uncertainties. Well aspect Venus will give you the resources to show patience and understanding. Let the other come to you, he will do it at his own pace and according to his own methods. Single, you know how to be particularly attentive. However, be careful not to become the confidant of the person you want. At work. How do you perceive yourself, Capricorn? As a Saturn-ruled sign, you tend to be particularly hard on yourself, which might be amplified now that the moon is in your sign. Luna is illuminating every aspect of your professionalism, from your appearance to your first impression. You might feel somewhat self-conscious, but this hyper-awareness can be used to better yourself as a professional. Take note of what you could do differently to make a greater difference. Consider updating your professional look on or offline, as well as working on a personable impression to use when meeting new professionals. You are playing a huge role wherever you are working. Actually, you have many abilities to feel full when it comes to working issues. You have unique abilities to redirect energies. This symbolizes that they constantly ask you for advice when they realize that you are a person with skills that few have. Decisions don't need to be as difficult as they are for you. You will feel a force that directs you in the right direction. Do not resist it. You will only go crazy if you try to list the pros and cons of why you should or should not take the course that is destined for you. Keep it simple, go with the flow instead of listening to ideas about why you should resist. New insights will help take you to the next level financially. Meetings, discussions are going to be profitable for you. Listen carefully to what will be said. Go ahead with this new data. Luck is on your side. The sky illuminates your sign and allows you to shine with all your fires. Despite a globally tense planetary context, you hardly have to suffer from the problems caused by the stars because you are accompanied, you are protected, perhaps pampered on the work side. Health. When exerting the lunar energy on the earth, it may be useful for you to consume, just for today, foods combined with cinnamon, lightly without exaggerating because in large quantities it could not be very good. In that sense, it is preferable to infuse it so that you can cleanse the lungs and stomach. Today your spirits will depend a lot on the outside news. You will see how something that you will read in a newspaper or that you will see on the news will change your mood of the day, negatively or positively, so the keyword of the day is relativize. Do not get carried away by the comings and goings of the world. Things evolve much faster today, and tomorrow the situation will surely be completely different. You will laugh at your hypersensitivity. Saturn is looking at your sign. Burns, scratches, cracks, the skin of the natives suffer from small wounds in places. A threatening mole may deserve a diagnosis from a dermatologist. Moisturize your skin well, especially around the feet, hands, and elbows. Pregnant natives, on the contrary, receive compliments, they are resplendent. Pregnancy looks particularly good on your complexion and naturally eliminates impurities. Savor this moment. If you drive some vehicle, be cautious and drive carefully. Watch out your driving and be defensive while on the road. Minor accident is indicated, but if you pay attention it can be avoided. Be conscious of turns and speed breakers. Slow down your vehicle. Also, today do not loiter outside without any work. Finish your work and relax at home. Family and friends. Your relationships with members of your household will prove to be turbulent, even explosive today. The conflicting relationships that reign between Mars and Neptune in the family domain has a lot to do with it. On the one hand, you feel vulnerable, on the other, you are overcome by impatience and a certain aggressiveness. Whether it is with your parents, your spouse, or your children, you should therefore avoid subjects conducive to outbursts. And keep in mind that it's easier to admit your mistakes when you're not already blamed. The day is good enough for whining and dining only. You will find many people hovering around you for your attention. All are there for some or the other gain, none of them are worthy of serious involvement. However, one of them may turn out to be a good friend with whom you can share things on a platonic level. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.